As a public defender, Judge Karen fought for her client's rights. She was elected to the bench because she believes in doing the right thing.
I'm very passionate about helping people, period.
Y'all two grown people need to get your own house.
Right.
You had 7 years to have told him that.
When we fight, who's gonna win?
You are.
I don't answer questions, I ask them.
Yes, ma'am.
Raise your right hand.
Objective, independent justice.
I'm ready to rule.
If you keep walking, you can overcome whatever circumstances you're facing.
This is Supreme Justice with Judge Karen.
Brandon Steele is suing Rex Mason in the amount of $2,500. Mr. Steele claims he was demonstrating some moves with the defendant's wife at a sexual wellness party and says Mr. Mason became jealous, attacked him, and sent him crashing into a table.
Mr. Steele, you're suing Mr. Mason for personal injury, is that right?
That is correct.
In an amount of $2,500.
That is correct.
And how do you know the defendant?
Well, him and his wife came to one of my sexual wellness parties.
What's a sexual wellness party?
Well, so my profession is, for the last 7 years, I've been teaching couples how to be intimate with their partners, whether they're man or woman.
What's your background?
Oh, well, I was a sex therapist before this, but
You have a degree in sex therapy?
yeah, I do.
From
actually.
where?
Western Kentucky.
And how long did you go to school for this?
4 years.
4 years. And what is it? The degree is in what?
Oh, it's sexual wellness.
And are you teaching it at some institute, or this is something you do on your own?
Well, I'm independent. You know, it's my cousin's company now. It's called the Fantasy World.
The Fantasy World?
Yes, it is.
It's just like a sex toy store that you're operating?
Yes.
Okay. And you went to the store?
No, Your Honor, I did not go to the store.
Okay.
My wife is she's a girl's girl. She has a bunch of girlfriends.
Okay.
And, we usually do couples trips together. We're in Arizona,
Okay.
and her friend Sasha wanted to have something at her house. So
Okay.
we went over there.
What was Sasha promising to happen at her house?
Sasha promised a good time, plenty of drinks, plenty of laughs.
Right. But what kind of party was it supposed to be?
She wanted to celebrate her birthday.
Okay. And when you got there, this man was there?
So, not originally. When I got there, we went inside the house. She told us that somebody was coming by to do some sex education.
Right. What was a party going on, wasn't it?
Yeah, there's drinks and there's laughter, Your Honor.
Okay, Sasha brought you in for a party.
She brought me in to host the party.
Okay, and what was the party supposed to be?
It was supposed to be about sexual wellness for couples. There was about
So
6
you
couples
knew
there.
when you were going to Phoenix, you were going to a party for sexual wellness for couples?
Your Honor.
Yes
not
or no?
Yes, Your Honor.
You knew you got on an airplane and you flew to Phoenix for a sexual wellness party.
But when we get to what actually happened, you'd understand my...
Right, no, I'm talking about what did you think was going to happen there?
I thought we were going to get there and, we might have learned some things.
Did you think you were going to have an orgy?
Possibly, Your Honor.
It sounds like that's what you thought was going to happen there.
Possible. We're very open people.
Right.
But
okay.
That's not what happened.
Okay, so what happened?
So, as I'm teaching my class and demonstrating everything that I do.
What are you demonstrating?
Well, I teach everybody, and these couples, how to be intimate with their partner.
Everybody got their clothes on?
No.
Your Honor, he's not a good
stop.
guy.
Wait. We can't even move past...
I supply robes and sandals for everybody.
Okay, so people come in, you give them robes and sandals, so you ask them to disrobe.
Disrobe, yes.
So they're naked under the robes?
Yes, they are.
You were naked under the robes.
I was tied up very well, Your Honor. My rope was in a knot.
Right,
nobody could see what was going on underneath.
Okay, I understand. And how many people were there?
About 6 couples.
About 6 couples. So 12 people and you.
And me.
And what are you wearing?
I'm wearing a leather romper.
A who?
A leather romper.
A romper, in my world, is a one-piece thing that comes right down to the thighs.
Yes.
That's what you had on?
Yes,
in leather.
Is. Yes.
Okay, buttoned down or zipped up?
Oh, I was zipped down.
Okay.
It was very appalling, Your Honor.
So were you surprised when you got there that you were going to have to disrobe? Well, you were expecting something. You were looking forward to something.
But
this isn't what you were looking forward to.
Not with him, Your Honor. I didn't expect him.
What was he doing there?
My wife, he pulled her up. Out of all the couples there, he pulled her up. He wanted to do some demonstrations.
Right. And then you call out his wife?
Well, yes. She's she's very outgoing.
Right.
She's very, no disrespect.
What did you think was going to happen somewhere where everybody's naked under a robe?
With me. I don't
what
understand.
Did you think was going to happen somewhere where everybody is naked under a robe?
I was hoping we'd learn some things and we go to our private quarters and we would each do our things privately. I wasn't expecting Mr.
You thought
Steele.
y'all would get together as naked people wearing robes, learn something, and then go to your rooms and practice what you've learned.
Yes, Your Honor, respectfully, of course. I wasn't expecting Mr. Steele to do what he did.
Coming up on Supreme Justice.
All I did was demonstrate certain thrust moves that he could be able to do for his wife.
Is this something you can demonstrate here?
Yes, of course.
Okay, let me see. Don't get too close.
And later.
I come from a proud family of strippers.
Daddy was a stripper?
Yeah, he was Big Daddy
Your
Blaze.
granddad, he was Big Daddy Blaze.
Yeah. I thought the Blaze family name is a resume in itself.
Okay.
I was
well,
unaware.
it's not a resume if I don't know it.
If you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878. You're watching Supreme Justice with Judge Karen.
Supreme Justice is back with the case of Brandon Steele, who is suing Rex Mason for personal injury.
Okay, what did you do?
All I did was demonstrate certain thrust moves that he could be able to do for his wife.
But I don't need
wait,
any
let me ask this question. Is this something you could demonstrate here?
Yes, of course.
Okay, let me see.
Show you.
Don't get too close.
You like that? These are some of the things that we do.
They paid you to do that?
Oh yes. This is my job. This is what I've been doing for 7 years. I know what I'm doing.
Okay, right.
It's more about the hip movement.
But did you call his wife out and did you mime this movement with his wife?
Well, yes, of course.
Is that what happened?
Your Honor, he took it too far. At one point, Your Honor, he told her to get on all fours and act like a dog.
And your wife followed the directive to get down on her?
She was more than willing, Your Honor.
She's a very loyal woman to her friends, and she didn't want to disappoint. But, Your Honor, I was very much so not pleased at all.
But she got down on all fours.
She didn't want to disappoint, and I understand that from her.
But what about disappointing you? She didn't care about disappointing you?
It's a complicated relationship we have, Your Honor.
This is why I host these parties, Your Honor. This is what we do this for, to help relationships.
So what happened after she's down on the floor?
She's down on her fours. I'm just demonstrating the positions, just, teaching her a couple of things.
Do you ask the couple, so, okay, now you try what I just showed you?
Yeah, that's the whole point.
So did he do that?
He didn't do that. He felt the need to confront me because in mid-session to confront me, yes.
In the middle of all of that?
In the middle of
everything. So you only got to demonstrate that one thing?
Well, see, there's other things we do before we got to the demonstration.
Okay, but this one thing was like the thing that broke the camel's back, as they say.
Broke the camel's back as I was trying to break her back.
Okay, so what happened then?
Excuse me, sir.
I didn't hear what he said.
He confronted me.
It's probably better you didn't hear it.
Okay. He confronted you.
He confronted me, and I am not for any type of confrontation in my space. You know, I'm hosting this thing and everybody sees me as the guy, the guru, to keep everything comfortable. So I decided to de-escalate the situation because all of this energy, that doesn't turn
he started arguing with you?
Yes, he started arguing with me.
But did he put his hands on you?
Oh, yes, he did.
What did he do?
I tried to turn away. He grabbed my wrist, choked me up, pushed me to the ground.
Did you fight back?
No.
Why?
Because I'm in a place of business. And if I fight back, it looks bad on me.
Okay. So you attacked him?
Your Honor, I didn't touch that man. I didn't put my hands on that man.
You didn't touch him?
Not one finger on that man, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I have about 4 pictures of evidence for you right here.
Okay, let me see the picture.
I got you.
These are pictures of what?
Of my injuries, Your Honor.
Okay, I see injuries.
Oh, yes.
But he said he didn't inflict any injuries on you.
The evidence shows
Did you see what happened?
Your Honor, after my wife came down and I picked her up and I brought her down, I went to confront Mr. Steele.
Picked her up from where? And
she was on all fours, Your Honor. She was on the floor.
Oh, you got her off the floor?
I picked her up.
Okay, and then what
happened? I went to confront Mr. Steele, and I said, whatever you're pulling here, I don't like it. This is my wife. This is my queen.
Right. And what did you do? But what did you do?
I just walked up to him, and he tripped, Your Honor. He tripped, and he fell, and I don't know if those bruises came from that, but that's what happened.
Did he trip and fall over?
He tripped over his own feet. He was moving backwards. He tripped over his own feet, and he fell on the table.
Did he hit anything?
He fell on the table. There was a loud crash, but I never touched him.
All of my novelties were on that table when he pushed me down.
Right.
Broke my back on the table.
Right.
It was horrible.
Okay, but he's saying he didn't touch you.
Oh, he did. And that's what I'm here.
Well, there were 12 people there.
I have a witness, but she could not be here
Well,
today.
then you don't have a witness.
I had a witness, but she could
Just
not
like
be
he
here.
doesn't have a witness.
Right.
Oh, somebody should have been able to come here and corroborate what happened.
I wish, Your Honor.
Okay, so nobody, you're the guru.
I thought
Nobody wanted to come and testify on your behalf?
Nope.
Well, then you got a problem.
He wasn't hurt.
Because I believe he was hurt. I believe there was some injuries. You both agree that he ended up on the table, but how he got there is where we have a point of contention. The burden is on you because you brought this lawsuit.
Right.
And you have to come forward with some evidence.
I got some pictures. I got some medical
the pictures
history.
just show your bruises. What else you got? You got any text messages from him or statements from him?
No statements, no text messages.
No sworn statements?
Nothing.
So are you still doing this thing?
I had to cancel a lot of events because of my injuries, and I lost a lot of money paying my own medical bills.
And how did your trip end in Arizona?
After that situation happened, me and my wife got into it a little bit.
Right.
We were a little rocky for a couple days.
Y'all stayed in Arizona?
We stayed with Sasha for a little bit.
Okay.
It was a little rocky, but we got some drinks in the system afterwards. We had some drinks, had a good time.
Everything just went right back to normal.
Everything kind of smoothed over a little bit, but it didn't leave my mind, Your Honor. I felt very much so disrespected.
Disrespected, but it was your wife who owed you respect. And she the one got down on her knees.
Yes, she did, Your Honor.
Hands.
That should be something private only in the bedroom, and I don't know why she took it out there.
Right, well, you need to talk to your wife.
You're right.
All right, well, I'm ready to rule. I'm sorry that this happened to you, and I'm sorry that you didn't have the evidence, and so I have to follow the law, and I'm going to rule in favor of the defendant. Good luck to you both.
All rise.
Judge Karen has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's case is dismissed.
Sex parties are not anything that anyone needs to experience ever in life.
We didn't get a win today, but I will continue to work with his wife.
Coming up.
What's so special about Mr. Blaze?
When he walks in the room, women just go completely wild. They start clawing at him.
Wait, excuse me, did that happen when he walked in here today? Did you see anybody in here going wild when this man walked in?
You're watching Supreme Justice with Judge Karen.
Party planner Desiree Fontaine is suing stripper Dante Blaze in the amount of $4,500. Ms. Fontaine claims the defendant signed an exclusive deal to perform at her bachelorette events and says Mr. Blaze landed in jail and didn't fulfill his contract.
All right, Ms. Fontaine, you are suing Mr. Blaze for $4,500 for breach of contract.
Yes, Your Honor.
So how do you know the defendant?
I know him because I run a boutique bridal experience, bachelorette parties, and he is a big name in the stripper industry.
Okay. You're known as Dante Blaze?
Yes, ma'am. I come from a proud family of strippers.
Oh, okay. Daddy was a stripper?
Yeah, he was Big Daddy Blaze.
He was Big Daddy Blaze?
Yeah. I thought the Blaze family name is a resume in itself.
Okay.
I was
well,
unaware.
It's not a resume if I don't know it. I never heard of the Blazes.
Well, ma'am, I'd like to offer you a discount on my next show.
Well, let me hear the case first. See if it's worth my time. All right, so what are you offering different than any other bridal shower with a male stripper?
I find the best strippers possible.
So this man here is who you found for somebody?
I was going to have a 10-week contract exclusive for my bridal company, but there was a breach of contract.
Okay, so you were contracting him to do several parties?
Yes.
What's so special about Mr. Blaze?
So when he walks in the room, women just go completely wild. They start clawing at him.
Wait, excuse me, did that happen when he walked in here today? Did you see anybody in here going wild when this man walked in?
No.
No, I didn't hear anything. Okay, so excuse me, Mr. Blaze. Okay, so I mean, what room does he have to walk in because it didn't happen in the courtroom?
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. But does he walk in naked, maybe?
Well, he walks in almost naked. That's part of the fun.
So he comes
Assless
in.
chaps, Your Honor.
Okay. You're not wearing those today.
I wouldn't do that in the court, Your
Well,
Honor.
I
But if
wouldn't
it
allow you to
pleases
do
the
it.
judge,
No,
I
it
would
does
like to
not please
present
me. No, it's okay,
a
Mr.
taste
Blaze.
of the
Calm
Blaze.
down, Mr. Blaze. What is it the lady said today? Don't overstimulate anybody in here.
Coming up,
They did have a court case for a speeding ticket, but he was going to end up going to jail every single weekend for most of the contract.
You're watching Supreme Justice with Judge Karen.
Supreme Justice is back with the case of Desiree Fontaine, who is suing Dante Blaze for breach of contract.
What was the contract? What was he supposed to do for you for 10 weeks?
So I had an exclusive agreement with him
Right.
that on the weekends I would have him come to my bridal company to strip for my clients.
Right.
Because they requested him by name.
And you contracted with the defendant to perform at those parties 10 consecutive weekends.
Yes.
At how much money?
Well, it was $1,000 a show, but it was a $4,500 non-refundable retainer.
Okay, so he charged that plus $1,000 a show.
Correct.
Okay, so you paid him $4,500.
That's right.
Okay, and he was just going to do whatever his act is.
Yes.
So what happened?
When we were signing the contract, he disclosed to me that he did have a court case for a speeding ticket, but he didn't expect that he was going to end up going to jail every single weekend for most of the contract.
He performed twice.
He performed twice.
Then the third Friday before that Saturday.
He calls me and he says, I'm going to prison.
Okay, what were you going to jail for?
I had some priors, Your Honor, so they said I'd go to jail for 6 months unless I could serve a weekend term every consecutive weekend, and
For
I
how
took that
many
deal.
weekends?
For 10 weekends.
For 10 weekends. And this all happened after you contracted with her.
Yes.
Okay, so then you breached your contract.
Well, Your Honor, I'd like to point you to Section 5
Let me
of
see
my
Section
contract.
5. This is it here.
It says the contractor shall receive a non-refundable deposit, and I'd like to stress the non-refundable part here,
Right.
of $4,500 to secure his booking.
The problem is that the booking wasn't secure. You did not fulfill this contract. It's not non-refundable because you are booked. But you were not booked because you didn't show up.
Judge Karen's verdict when Supreme Justice returns. You're watching Supreme Justice with Judge Karen.
All right, so you owe her the money. You did not fulfill the contract.
Your Honor,
If that was the case, you could just sign this contract and then the next day say, okay, I'm not going to do it, and I got $4,500.
but Your Honor,
It's more to that. You had an obligation to fulfill the
I
contract.
tried to explain that to the judge, but they wouldn't listen to me.
This judge is listening, and she's telling you that you owe her $4,500. When are you going to pay her?
Your Honor, $4,500 is chump change for
I know,
Dante
chump
Blaze.
change. You want to pay it today?
Sure.
It's chump change. Okay, so I'm finding for the plaintiff in the amount of $4,500 and ordering you, Mr. Blaze, to pay the plaintiff today. Ready? Court's adjourned. Thank you, everybody.
All rise.
Judge Karen has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant is ordered to pay $4,500.
Never hire Dante Blaze for anything. He'll burn through all your money.
I think the judge should take me up on my offer and come see a show in Vegas. She could use a stress buster.
This has been a production of Allen Media Group.